speeding and driving hazardously in the Laie area. An officer located one of the vehicles and pulled it over. A male exited the vehicle and brandished a dangerous instrument and assaulted the officer. The suspect then got into the officer's subsidized personal vehicle and drove off. The officer's vehicle was located speeding through the North Shore area and heading toward Wahiawa. Officers followed the vehicle as it got onto the H2 freeway and drove toward H1. For approximately 2 hours, the vehicle was driven in the east and westbound directions on the H1 freeway and in the downtown area before stopping in front of the Iolani Palace, where the officer took him into custody shortly before 7 a.m. The suspect was transported to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Our officer was taken to the hospital and is currently in critical condition. He has 16 years of service and is assigned to the District 4 area of the windward side of Oahu. The suspect is a 39-year-old male. He's been arrested for first-degree attempted murder, on law enforcement officer, first-degree theft, unauthorized control of a propelled vehicle, and resisting arrest. At this time, I'll take your questions.
Can you say any more, Chief, about the condition of the officer? Is he expected to recover?
He's still in critical condition with injuries to his head. Last time I heard, I believe he was conscious, but other than that, I don't know. My understanding, he was carrying a dangerous instrument, which was something that's been described like a crowbar or something like that.
Might have been a tire iron or anything specific?
Yeah, true. The investigation is still ongoing, and as soon as we have all that data, I'll let you know.
So this was originally a racing call or a reckless driving call?
A hazardous driver between, I guess, two other vehicles. Then the officer responded to the area to check, and that's when he found one of the vehicles, pulled it over, and that's where that confrontation started. No, this started in Laie, so District 4, and the officer is assigned to District 4.
Okay, and he was alone in his subsidized vehicle when he came over?
That's correct.
Was there backup available? Can you say anything about that? I mean, a call like this would usually require a call for backup?
Initially, the call would not require backup. However, I believe backup was probably on the way, being that it's early in the morning. But still, more in the investigation, I'll get more information on that.
The officer assaulted was the one whose car was stolen?
Yes, that's correct.
Was anybody else hurt, or were there any other accidents associated with this very long chase?
I have no information on that. I don't think so.
Is the suspect known to HPD?
That I'm not sure at this time. As soon as I get more information based on the investigation.
Was the car that he was driving a stolen vehicle? That the suspect was driving originally, was it a stolen vehicle?
No, I think that I'm not sure.
Because of the officer in critical, the charges changed for this person? Like, what is being charged with?
The officer's condition, the fact that he was struck with a dangerous instrument and a law enforcement officer is why the charges are the way they are.
What are they?
For attempted first-degree murder on a law enforcement officer, first-degree theft, unauthorized control of propelled vehicle, and resisting arrest.
And was our reports from EMS were that the officer did require life-saving treatment at the scene. He was in bad shape at the scene. Seems to have improved since then. Is that correct?
I believe they were able to stabilize him at the scene and on the way to the hospital, correct.
And then what is the condition of the suspect? He was under arrest. He received treatment at Straub and then is probably in the receiving desk at this time. Do you know what his treatment was for?
That I don't know.
How many units were involved in the chase?
That I'm not sure. That's still under investigation. There was a short pursuit in the Wahiawa area. I believe that was terminated. If there was erratic driving, which is what I've been described as his behavior, and so at that point, That, I don't know how many vehicles were involved.
Do you know what direction the two vehicles were going that were erratically driving up on Cam Highway, correct?
No, sir, I don't know at this time, yes.
And the location of the actual assault?
In Laie near, I think it's Isepo Road and Cam Highway, but I'm not exactly sure. It's in that vicinity, yeah.
In fact, was there any incident at the point of the arrest? Was he arrested peacefully? Or was there a resistance?
That I don't have that information at this time.
Can you comment on, the police officers every day working and at any given time something like this can happen?
Well, it just shows you that police officers, the job is very dangerous. You never know when incidents like these are going to happen. So we ensure during training when our officers at the police academy and then throughout their career in either annual recall training or just in lineup and being with your fellow officers on patrol, you talk to each other about these dangerous times that may happen to you and what would you do. And so, usually I say 80% of the job is paperwork and a little bit of boredom, and then 10 to 20% is this time when things happen. And you always have to be ready for that 10 to 20%. The 80% is not the easier part of the job, but a time-consuming and necessary job. But we really have to prepare for that dangerous time when somebody out of the blue takes actions against our officers.
You in your speech today to the people who were promoted and their families, you said it can be very scary at times.
Yeah,
Was this on your mind?
absolutely. Through the whole speech, yes. I want to thank the mayor and the deputies for being here too.
One quick question. The resisting arrest charge, is that for the resisting arrest at the time of the incident, or is that for resisting arrest when he was finally arrested by you on telephone?
That I need more information on. Okay. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you.